secluded place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Olé!
Sup, YouTube? Are you ready for the final part of my adventures in Spain? Well, you better be, because here they come.
Long and the chord resolves. Minor third.
Part 3 begins immediately after we left Costa del Sol. After we spent a night in Costa del Sol, we went on a 3-hour bus ride to the city of Granada, where we checked out places such as the famous Alhambra Palace. While we were there, our tour guide talked about pretty interesting things, such as the differences in between European and Arabian fountains, and how they illustrated the differences in between the two cultures. He also talked about how the differences between fountains reflected the entire movement of the Reconquista in general. Pretty cool.
Y si lo mueve un poco, lo escucha, ¿no? El sonido es diferente de aquel, ¿no? Si lo acercan, lo sienten, lo escuchan, y es cuando se mueve, es un sonido calmado. Esto sube el agua y cuando cae la superficie es un sonido agudo. Este es el estilo de fuente europeo. Este es el estilo de fuente árabe. El agua produce tranquilidad. El agua cuando se toca libera de la calor, pero también libera de la sensación de lo sucio. Es una forma de limpiar. Es el valor simbólico también. Entonces, son valores sutiles, no son fuertes, calmos, pero son bellos. Es una forma de jugar con el agua.
After we checked out Alhambra, we went over to downtown Granada and learned of some Spanish customs that we might not be used to here in the Americas. Oh, Granada, a magical place where they give you free bread and water and charge for it later. Seriously, that free stuff, they'll get you for it. After checking out downtown, we went back to the hotel and planned for checking out the World Cup game, the semifinals against Germany. Alright, we have safely made it to Granada. We are in the hotel room now. And after checking out some cool little palaces and eating lunch, we are going to have dinner and then head down to downtown Granada to celebrate when Spain hopefully kicks the crap out of Germany in the World Cup. I'll hopefully see you then. And kick the crap out of them, they did. Once Spain won the semifinals, we took a stroll down Victory Lane and hitched a ride on the back of the Victory Parade until we came across El Fuente de Batallas in downtown Granada. And while the quarterfinal party in Madrid was more of like a nice party, this was a downright mosh pit. Seriously, check this out. ¡Viva España! I am personally still reeling from that celebration. Seriously ranks up there among one of the best nights of my life, for sure. But unfortunately, the time had come for us to leave Granada. And the next day, we took yet another long bus ride over to the city of Valencia. Valencia was a little bit of a contrast from the other cities in that it boasted really modern and pretty strange architecture. Just look at this. Although we slept a lot on the bus, we were still so exhausted from the party the night before, and so we did a little bit of sightseeing, a little bit of shopping, and then we checked in for the night. Alright, time for the room review. Here we are in Crap, where are we going? We are in Valencia. I'm only staying here for one night, so let's see how it is. The view's pretty nice, although I can't find out for the life of me how to open the blinds. Beds are comfy enough. Well, yes. Hang on, I'll get to you in a second. I'm doing a video room review. And, yeah, you guys are way more important than my roommate. So, and here's the bidet. So, yeah, it's all good. What do you want? The next day, we took a look at the Valencia aquarium. I've heard that it's one of the largest in the world and the most spectacular. And after seeing it, I cannot debate the facts. Alright, here we are at the Valencia aquarium. We're just, checking some of this stuff out before we head over to Barcelona. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on some particularly cool animals I find. Whoa, what the hell is this thing?
Look at this! These are freaky! Can't decide what it wants to focus on.
The rest of day 9 was spent in the magical city of Barcelona. And finally, the hotel room in Barcelona has 2 separate beds. Took long enough.
It's illegal to drive without.
The next day was filled with sightseeing and shopping in the city of Barcelona. Now, unfortunately, something I gotta confess, and something I'm a little disappointed in too, by the time we got to Barcelona, jet lag had really caught up with me, and most of the time in Barcelona was spent on bus tours, and most of the times I spent on buses were spent sleeping, and therefore I missed a lot that I want to see. But I did film a lot of great stuff, particularly the work of the architect Gaudi. Check some of this out, because it is amazing.
Didn't show me yours, right? Double check it. Sure.
This reminds me a lot of Rat Race. Though unfortunately, our trip had come to a close. We woke up at the hour of 3 a.m. and took a flight from Paris to Atlanta, then all the way back to Chicago. Of course, we were all very pissed that when Spain actually won the entire World Cup, we were on a flight across the Atlantic Ocean. But that didn't stop us from dressing up in our Spain gear and making a ruckus on the plane when Spain actually won. The conclusion. What do I have to say about all this? In short, I would definitely recommend going to Spain. I would go there again in a heartbeat. Now, I think about it, there isn't much to say about it except this previously rehearsed sentence. In conclusion, Spain is a rich source of culture. And a never-ending fiesta. This is Purple Blob saying adios.
In the plain.